First Lady Maria Lee is not one to seek out the spotlight. She's pretty happy to let her husband take on that role, but she did agree to sit down with our Nikki Burdine for a one-on-one interview with a look at her life, how she supports the governor, and how they have teamed up in a unique way to focus on giving back.
When First Lady Maria Lee first stepped into the role 4 years ago, she knew she wanted to take on an initiative.
It was a little scary at first, for sure.
There's no doubt about what that would be. It was something she was already deeply passionate about, serving. What she didn't know is what exactly that would look like.
The problem for me was trying to figure out, where do I serve and who do I serve and how do I serve, and trying to narrow it down to just one group of people to serve just didn't feel right. And so in 2019, my team and I launched what we call Tennessee Serves, and we focus on a variety of groups and a variety of needs to meet. And so every month we have a monthly challenge where we might focus on first responders or senior citizens or the homeless or foster children.
That's exactly what I hope to do.
Tennessee Serves puts out the call on social media for how people can join the challenge with organizations in their area. The idea is a big part of what the Lees believe in.
You know, Bill says a lot that government's not the answer to our greatest challenges, but the people are. And so when people get engaged in their own community and with nonprofits in their own community, it changes their community. It makes people's lives better.
And that's where it clicked. Together, they can make an even bigger impact.
Bill's administration in the very beginning had focused a lot on, because he grew up in rural Tennessee, his heart is for rural Tennessee, and that's where mainly all the distressed counties are rural. And so he has really put an emphasis on that and had all his departments focus and create policies to move that economic needle in those distressed counties.
And then the First Lady's team steps in to support that effort.
I feel like the administration has a bird's eye view, the big picture, and the policies that they can put in place to help sustain these communities long term. I feel like my team kind of comes in more on a personal eye level and a human level to be able to physically be there and touch the people and interact with them and let them know that they are not forgotten, that they are seen, and that they are cared for.
The proof is there. In 2019, there were 15 distressed counties in the state. Now, only 10 are considered distressed. There have been 195 service projects so far, but there are some that stick out in her mind, usually involving children.
It's so rewarding and encouraging to see every year those kids sending in pictures and responding with a journal saying, this was my favorite thing. You know, I loved making a lemonade stand to raise money for somebody who'd never had a birthday party, and just different ways that they come up with on their own.
Wow.
Interesting conversation. Some quick stats on Tennessee Serves. Nearly 3,500 volunteers have helped in service projects with more than 150 nonprofits.
Wow, and the economic impact of Tennessee Serves is more than $200,000. So if you want to get involved, the best way to do that is to sign up to volunteer at tn.gov/firstlady. Part 2 of the conversation is coming up this afternoon right here on News 2.